Up we go. Oh. Well, that was fun. First time that's happened since I've been on this bike, and I'm okay with it. What is up, bikers and trikers? We are back again with another video, and it is our last video on, I guess, the real discussion of the CFMOTO CLX 700. Definitely not the last time it'll be featured on the channel, but just the last time I guess I'm going over all my thoughts and stuff like that on it, or just, you know, updating you on what I think totally about it. So you heard me saying, well, that's the first time that's ever happened. Anyway, I was walking out of our grocery store, and this guy came up to me and started talking. He's like, man, I've never seen that kind of bike before. What is it? So started talking to him and then telling him exactly what it was and where I bought it from. Bought it locally, of course. And this bike is just... I cannot talk enough good things about this motorcycle, and I am okay with that, because this bike is just fun, and the more and more I ride it, the more and more fun that I have with it. It's just a very, very, very fun bike, and I enjoy it a lot. A little chilly today. I think the temperature was in the 40s, so a little bit colder of a ride, but I've had no issues riding this bike in the cold, as in, obviously there's no wind protection, none of that garb, fairings, leg protections, anything like that. But I don't get as cold as I did when I used to have a Ninja, and I rode it numerous times in the cold as well. I don't have nearly I guess amount of wind, or really what it is, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But let's talk about some cool stuff, man. So we finally launched our merchandise. I can't get over how excited I am about all that. We have some awesome t-shirt designs that are about to pop up here in just a few minutes, and we'll talk about those when they do. Here comes the first one. This is our Colton tribute, man. Grip it and rip it. It's got his initials on the back. This is King of the Dead, which is my favorite design. I love it. And then last but not least is the King of the Dead handlebar tank top. I really like these shirts, and there's more on our website. It's etsy.com/shop/bikes, mics, and beers. You guys can get to that no problem. And go check out all of our awesome t-shirts and other shirts and other stuff. The mouse pad, I made a mouse pad too. It hasn't been uploaded to the site yet, but it will be very soon. And there's going to be a lot more stuff. The stuff that you see up there now is up until May 4th. And then after that, we're going to roll into our summer designs and keep those up probably until about probably October. And then we'll go back into like a winter design or something and make some more designs there. We're going to come up with at least 6 new designs come May and post those. And they're going to be better than these, even though I absolutely love the shirts that we have now. Again, these things are reasonably priced. I think the most expensive that it gets is around $34. 35, somewhere around there, and it's like $40 after tax and shipping, and that's for like a 2X. So obviously, like the extra large, medium, those shirts are cheaper as well. But they're really cool designs. I think that we did a great job on them. I did get everybody's input on them, but I designed most of these shirts. The new designs, though, that we're going to have is going to have everybody's input and everybody working on them. And that's what I can't wait for. I think it's going to be awesome. And we are determined to pump out so much more stuff this year. It's going to be wild. It's going to be great. And we are so excited about it. But let's get to the final thoughts of this awesome machine. This bike, rideability, I love it. If you can see in my camera that there's a tank bag on it now. I got a tank bag and put it on it. It's a tank bag that I was using on my Harley, and I don't think I put it back on the Harley this year, but I bought that tank bag at a I can't remember the store. I'm sure I'll think about it and then, you know, post it up here so you can see it. But bought this tank bag a couple years ago, use it on the Harley on longer trips, but I'm not going to put it back on there because it just, for some odd reason, it makes this bike look bigger when you're just looking at it with the tank bag on it. And I think I really like that. But this bike, I've gotten so much more comfortable on this bike since the summer. And when I say that, I mean as in I could stand to be on it a little bit longer and stuff like that now. Again, I still want to change the seat, and I still want to change these tacky mirrors, but besides that, I absolutely love this machine. And my buddy Zach, you know, he bought the sport version, so you know it's more of a meaner stance and more of a meaner style of riding, I guess. You know, clip-on handlebars and all that good stuff. The Brembo brakes, all that good old stuff. Deer. This road is so bad for deer, which is why I typically don't ride up it too much. But we're getting to the point in West Virginia now to where there's not going to be too many more riding days, because it's going to start getting cold enough to start freezing rain, and then they're going to just be putting out absurd amount of cinders and salt on the road, and it's just not going to be fun. You're going to have to wash the bike every time you ride it, keep it from rusting to death. But yeah, man. So I was riding out. I was coming out to this road, and I got right here, and I was like, man, I smell some strong weed. And the closer I got to this vehicle in front of me, I was like, oh, it's coming from this vehicle. Pretty sure I got a contact eye. It was pretty great. Just kidding. Which I wish I did, though. But this, you know, like I said, Zach got the Sport, and I cannot wait to do a review on it. He keeps telling me to come get the bike, come get it, and do a review, and I'm just like, I will eventually. I'm going to wait till it warms up. That way I can really get into that bike. That might be the one we do the back of the Dragon on, which I've been telling you guys, yeah, I want to do a Back of the Dragon video, and every time I do it, I don't do it. So I don't know, but this year, it's probably going to happen. And today was a short ride. We just rode over to Mom and Dad's and then rode back to the house. Took the long way back to the house, though. And by long, I mean maybe 5 more minutes. But I am dubbing this bike like the perfect cold weather bike. When it's cold out, for some reason, I don't want to get the Harley out. I don't know why, even though I know it offers way more wind protection and all that. I just never want to ride it. I feel like it's because it's so, I got to deal with getting it out. It's heavier. It's just more work. I got to unplug the tender from it. I don't know. It's weird. And also, I don't know if it's just me or what it is. I don't have anything else plugged into my battery. I did have heated gear plugged in, but I've unplugged it. I haven't put it back on yet this year. But my battery keeps just dying. And I replaced it last year. So I don't know if I have something that's like drawing on it while it's off or what's going on with that. But I've constantly got to keep that thing plugged up to a tender when it gets to just a little bit cold, or it will not start. But with the tender on it, it's no problem, so that's weird. But this bike is being dubbed the cold weather bike. It's just great. I've had zero trouble with grip in the cold, if that makes any sense. The tires seem to be doing pretty decent. Again, I'm going to replace these tires probably at the beginning of riding season this year, because I'm not the biggest fan of these tires. I think it's got Pirellis on it right now. But they're more of like I guess they're like a dual sport tire. They're good for off-road or on-road, and I just don't like them because this thing's not going off-road at all. And I want a more aggressive street tire, because then we're really going to get on the back of the Dragon and all that good stuff. Hey, there's where I work. Good old Ramey Ford. And it sounds good. This bike stock sounds good. I do want to replace the muffler on it. I get a new aftermarket when they come out. Mainly because the one that's on it is so big and bulky, and I think it kind of takes away from the look of the bike, especially underneath. So maybe get rid of that. And it might open the bike up a little bit. Not that it's going to do too much more. But I'm thrilled with the amount of power that this bike has. It's got enough power to get you on the interstate and do well on the interstate. Like, you have plenty of reserve power on the interstate going 70, 75, 80. So you have plenty of passing power and just plenty of power overall, especially on these back roads and stuff like that. I'll probably end up taking this bike up to Pendleton at least one time this year, which I'm excited for. I'm not going to do it Memorial Day weekend. I'll take the Harley up there when we do Memorial Day weekend, but it's going to be really fun. We can't wait for that, and I can't wait to do a good video of that for you guys, because the only video that I've done of Pendleton, it's been rainy, and it's so we'll do a better video of that, that way you guys can get a good idea of what it's like up there. Because again, I love it. I want to put a trailer up there so bad. Riding off into the sunset. Alright, so if you guys are watching to the end of this video, which I hope you are, we would very much like to do a t-shirt giveaway. So, if you would like a free t-shirt, just comment on this video, I want that shirt. we will draw a winner at the end of January. So the last day of January we'll draw, and you'll find out. We'll message you. We'll get a hold of you. Again, just comment, "I want that t-shirt," and then we'll send you all of our designs and let you pick out which one you want. We'll get your size, your address, and ship it to you, and it'll be a completely free t-shirt for you. So again, just make sure to comment, "I want that t-shirt," and subscribe. You have to subscribe to our channel. So gotta have proof of that. I can't wait till summertime though, and all this salt gets off the road. Be ripping it up. It's gonna be great. Again, guys, we really appreciate you watching everything that we do. I know some of these videos aren't the greatest or aren't as fun as most, but we really do appreciate every watch and every, like, and every subscription and everything that you do for us. We really enjoy. Again, can't wait to express everything that's going on this year. Can't wait to be able to post everything and show you all the adventures we plan on taking this year. Remember, guys, like, subscribe. If you want that t-shirt, remember, "I want that t-shirt." Comment it, hit the subscribe button, and we will be picking a winner at the end of January. So guys, until then, keep her between the ditches, and thanks for watching. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. We can't even begin to express how thankful we are for everybody that watches these videos and interacts with us in any way, shape, or form. So again, that's why we're going to give a free t-shirt out to one of you guys. Remember, comment on the video, "I want that t-shirt." You've got to subscribe to us. But just do both of those, and like I said, at the end of January, we're going to be picking out a winner. We'll get a hold of you, get all your info and all that stuff, and send you our designs. That way you can pick out a t-shirt, and we just can't wait to do that. That way you can be repping some gear, and it's a free t-shirt. I don't think anybody really complains too much about free stuff. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Let's get a t-shirt.